YouTubers, it's Traininspector11 here, and wow, today I'm going to be doing a very big unboxing and toy review. You see, my YouTube money came today, $123. Can you believe it? And that's a lot even for me. So I went out and bought a whole bunch of Toss and other merchandise. Here is the Toss and Friends Adventures Curve and Straights track pack in Bridges and Bends from the Toss and Friends Adventures collection. I also got the new Trackmaster Steelworks Hurricane, Merlin the Invisible, Steelworks Thomas. I got the new Lego Batman movie, and Disney Tsum Tsum Cars Lightning McQueen and Cars Mater. So I'm going to be doing a very big unboxing review. So probably the first one we're going to take a look at is probably the Toss and Friends Adventure Curves and Straights. So just give me a moment to open these boxes and we could check them out. Alrighty, so after opening the Curves and Straights track pack, this is what I get. 16 curves for about like 6-inch track, 6 track straight switches, 6 different switches, and there's 3 of them, 3 each. The 6 like 4-inch track, and 2 signs and stickers and clear instructions to help me put together this set. So just give me a moment and I will put together this set. So here's the whole set together, and I must say, these tracks are a lot smaller than I expected them to be. And this is my first time looking at the Toss and Friends Adventures, the merchandise. And unfortunately, I don't have any of the adventure engines to test out on this track, but I do have a custom take and play or take on one of Diesel's minions. And let's try them out on this track, shall we? And I must say, I think that was pretty good. And I must say, these tracks are pretty interesting. And once the engines are loaded in, there's plenty of room for them to float around on this track. And all kinds of things can happen on this track. Like for instance, like that. And because the switches don't have anything in the middle here, so that way I can do this. Like that. And it says, and there's all, and the kids are like hand-piling them around the track. There's all kinds of accidents happening. And because these tracks are so wide, there's all kinds of accidents happening. Like that. But I must say that this track is pretty interesting. So just give me a sec and I'll put together the bridge set. Alright, so here's the bridge set. And this set is far much smaller than that set right there. But my thoughts on this set is, well, it's always great to have an elevated track section, and my Diesel doesn't have any troubles, well, except for that, on this playset. But I must say, even though these bridges are real good for the Avengers track, I really don't like the color. I mean, it's not, you don't see that many orange bridges, and to me that's kind of stupid, in my opinion. And these barriers are really hard to put on, actually. And when I tried my Diesel on the bridge, I see that, well, he kind of like wobbles around. Like, because he's really long, these tracks just like go up, like, so suddenly. But the good news is that Diesel definitely fits underneath the bridge. And I must say, I'm pretty sure if someone out there would put this set together with that set, I'm pretty sure you could build like a pretty decent layout once you get a whole bunch of these track packs. So with that all being said, I think that's my conclusion on both these track packs. I must say that the Adventures the Avengers merchandise is pretty good, and I'll collect more in the future. And I'm thinking about doing special with these, and I'm pretty sure you might try to figure out what it is for. So with that all being said, so let's move on to those Trackmaster engines over there. Alrighty, so here are all the Trapmaster engines out of their boxes. So probably the first one we're going to look at here is Hurricane. So just uncouple these cars here. Okay, so here's Hurricane's model, and I must say, the model is very good looking, if I do say so myself. And it's so good in detail, and the coolest thing about Hurricane's design is that the engine he's based off is like Hurricane's design. It was the biggest tank engine ever built. So it kind of makes sense why he's called Hurricane. And so I think this model is pretty good. I really like the face. It's pretty good. And here are the two cars that come with them. And when the freight cars move along the tracks, they rock back and forth. But automatically, I see a very big change with these new cars is that the back coupling here, so just hold on, it's molded to the original plastic, and as you can see, the front coupling wobbles around. It's like there's like well, you can simply say that Trapmaster has really changed the design of their freight cars. It's the same thing on the back coupling here. It's a very big change there. But I must say, I think that these cars are pretty cool. So just let me know what you think of Hurricane. And by the way, I'll probably get some details on them soon. Alrighty, so the next one is Merlin. Oh, I really like Merlin. I think Merlin is probably the coolest in my opinion because of his metallic finish, or chrome, as my dad calls it. So it says uncouple the tender. Huh. I wonder why Merlin's tender has those ridges on the bottom there, just like these. When I get the chance, I'll probably fix those. Anyway, so Merlin is pretty good actually, but yeah, he looks pretty good, and I really like his model. It really shines. Look at that. It just really shines. So, so the coolest thing about Merlin is that in the new Thomas and Friends movie Journey Beyond Sildor, is that he is going to be voiced by Hugh Bonneville, and and what I heard, he does an amazing job on Merlin, and if you guys want to check out a few clips that shows that here's Merlin, you can just turn onto the behind the scenes of the Thomas and Friends Journey Beyond Sildor behind the scenes or the trailer to check out Hugh Bonneville voicing Merlin. And the design Merlin, and the reason Merlin has 3 funnels is because I guess the way I guess like back in World War II, the German bombers were bombing engines, I guess. So Merlin's designed the set up with 3 smokestacks to make the accumulate more steam, so that way if you look from above, you can't see the engine. And so I guess that's the way. So that's why they call Merlin the Invisible, because Merlin thinks it's a special trick he has to make him invisible, but really, he's just still there. Everyone can see him, but it's kind of funny. And I know. And by the way, I don't know why the Trapmaster changed the couplings on their back couplings on these engines. I don't really know why. And I'll probably fix the wheels when I do my next custom engines. And here's the freight car, and I must say I really like the gear on this freight car. It's pretty interesting. I mean, it actually spins. I mean, look at this, you guys. It's pretty awesome. So I really like Merlin, and you guys can just let me know if you like Merlin. So the last one to show is Steelworks Thomas. So just uncouple these cars here. Alrighty. So here's Steelworks Thomas, and well, it's always great to get like a custom Thomas every once in a while. And I really like the face, but I don't know why they had to paint the model all black. I mean, look at this. It's black there, black there. It's just, I don't know why it has to be black. Can they just paint it like halfway black? I mean, it's just, this is just ridiculous. It looks like I have a lot of detailing to do. And and the wheels, but you can still see a bit of blue on this Thomas model here. But still, I think this Thomas is kind of interesting. And then here's the model. So, and then here's the type of freight car that comes with Steelworks Thomas. And I must say, it's pretty cool looking, if I just say so myself. And does the car move around in there? I think that's pretty cool. And then, but again, there's not really a big woohoo about these new design for the freight cars. But hey, look at this, a classic freight car, which still has the original couplings. Now that is what a Trapmaster track should look like. And I don't know what it is with this like sort of plastic thing. It's a very cool piece of plastic, actually. And so let me just put that cargo in there. It looks pretty cool, actually. And so that's my review. And so probably the numbers I give on these engines: Hurricane probably like a 7, the Merlin like a 9, and Thomas like a 6. And that's probably what I'm gonna give to these engines. So just let me know what you think of this review, and I'll probably do like a separate video for the Lego Batman and these little guys right here. So that's my review on these Trapmaster engines and the Avengers Trap Pack. So thank you so much for watching, and keep on subscribing and liking my videos. See you again next time.